Hi, good afternoon. I need the following people to line up. Veston Madare, Matthew Kenny, Gene Ismail, Devin Carpretta.
I don't know about that. I'm just saying.
Please line up.
What I can do.
Those are the rollovers. All right, we're Veston Madare.
North Broward.
Madare, you're here for a possession of a controlled substance. Does this gentleman have any criminal record? We've got Mr. McLawrence here in the courtroom with us.
How you doing, Judge?
Mr. McLawrence?
I'm doing good, Judge. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Madare.
What's his BCCN number, Your Honor?
Good afternoon.
824122.
I see burglary, 2013.
Mr. Madare,
That's all I see.
you're here for possession of cannabis charge. Do you understand that?
Here's where I'm lost. I'm very lost, sir.
What do
I
you-
just came from court March 24th for the same exact charge. I did not pick up this another charge. My last judge reinstated me, and I've been walking a straight line. I just came from my PO office April 13th, and I just did a drug test. I came out clean. I don't understand why I have a warrant. I don't understand why I'm here.
What's that?
This is
I don't
April
understand.
7th, this warrant.
Okay. What do you want, Judge?
Do you have more than one case open, or
I'll check.
what? Could you look that up for me?
I mean, what is he? I mean, I don't know. What is he saying? You didn't-
Judge, are you showing him as Fort Lauderdale? I show him as Lauderdale Lakes.
Are you? Is it Lauderdale Lakes? Okay.
Yeah, that might be who arrested him on the Cape.
Okay, all right.
I just really don't understand why. I'm very confused. I just need somebody to explain to me. Please help me. Please help me.
Hey, are you feeling okay today, Mr. Madare?
I'm feeling very okay. Yes, I am. But you know, it just sometimes frustration can turn to anger, and anger can turn to insanity. But I'm not saying that I'm insane right now. I'm just saying I'm very frustrated right now because I don't understand why I'm here.
Okay, got it. Go
I
ahead.
don't.
Okay. Well, what's the question first?
Well, he says that he was in court April 13th.
March 24th.
When?
March
I thought you
24th.
said
That's when I was
April before
reinstated.
No,
April
it was-
13th is when I went to
no,
my-
not on this case.
that. Okay.
This
Here's what
case, just to let you know, he had an NTA. He
Sir, do you have money in the bank?
No, sir.
Okay, are you currently employed?
No, sir.
Okay.
And
I think you should have an attorney appointed for you. I've got one in the court. You want me to appoint an attorney to represent you? It's a free attorney. You want me to do that for you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
I'm going to appoint Mr. McLawrence. FJM. There you go, Mr. McLawrence. There you go.
So it's actually quite better.
You're going to have a no bond hold. Do you see the day he has to be in court, Mr. McLawrence? He's got a court date. You want it? He's got to be in court on April 21st at 1:30 p.m. The division is ZB. Zebra Bravo. ZD? Sorry, Zebra Delta. Zulu Delta, sorry.
It's drug court.
Drug
I was just
court.
telling
There you go.
Mr. McClure.
Oh, jail court.
Yeah, that's it. I know.
When my judge reinstated me, she combined the drug court with my last felony case,
Well,
right?
you're fortunate that you have an attorney like Mr. McLawrence who's going to help you work this out, all right? Thank you, sir. Now see Matthew
All right,
Kenny.
Conti, Your Honor. Conti.
Hi, Matthew Kenny. Sir, 4 municipal ordinance violations, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, corruption by threat. You know what? He's charged with a felony on a municipal ordinance. I've never seen that before, but whatever. You could do it. They can adopt
If
state
they
statutes,
have, well,
right? Okay, well, what
it's
I've never seen it before. Matthew Kenny, you were in here last week. You were in here probably the week before and the week before and the week before. I know you don't have any money, and I know you're not working. You want me to appoint an attorney to special public defender to represent you today?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. McLawrence to represent you. I'm going to leave your bond at $2,100 today. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mr. McLawrence.
Thank you, Judge.
May I see Gene Ismail? Gene Ismail.
Your Honor, Mr. Ismail's a medical reset.
Okay, we're going to reset Ismail for Friday PM.
Your Honor, found PC on count 1.
Yeah. How about Devin Capretta? Devin Capretta.
Look too short when you do the hand with the forehead thing.
Do I have Devin Capretta over there? Did he bond out Capretta? Capretta. All right. I'm just going to reset him for Friday PM, all right? There you go. Okay, what about Michael Cortez? Cortez, you've got a hitchhiking prohibited. I didn't know it was prohibited.
Guess it
Oh,
was
maybe
then.
it's
Yeah. We need it on the list.
1983. Hitchhiking, sir.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Stay, sir. Do you want to resolve it, or do you want to pay?
I would like
$100
to
bond?
resolve it, Your Honor.
How do you plead to hitchhiking?
I wouldn't,
Prohibited hitchhiking.
Nolo?
Okay.
No
you understand?
contest.
We're not going to have a trial. I got to tell you, I've never seen this before. Let me see.
I have a job to go.
I understand. We're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. The case is over with today. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How do you plead, sir?
No
I'm
contest.
going to withhold adjudication. I'm going back to 1983. I'm going to make it. Let's make it $25. All right, court costs. It's probably what it was back.
Thank
then.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Go outside and have a seat, sir.
You know, just
I think the statute of limitations that was up in the 1983 case.
Are you on probation?
you know.
Not on the
And I wasn't saying that in reference to the 1980 case because I got no involved.
All right. Well, in the practical matters, are they really going to prove it if you have a trial? You know what I mean? Really going to prove it? All right. I think that's it. Do you think we have
There's
any
one
more?
more, Michael Finn.
Finn?
Yes.
How long you in South Florida?
He's no paperwork.
Married, single, what is divorce?
There was no paperwork.
Do we have Finn over there?
Nope.
Karen?
I don't see it.
It's on page 9. It
It's
says
on
he's
page 9 of the docket, Judge, but
His
he's not
bond was
here.
posted, so we got out, all right?
No,
Okay.
no children whatsoever?
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Gillen, can I help you?
What's your name of the company you work for? I'm sorry?
Go ahead. Butler? Butler?
Okay. How much do
Do you have a
make
Mr.
in,
Butler over there?
Yeah.
How many days a week you work? How much
Well,
you work in the other one?
How you doing?
Good, Your Honor, with the judge, I'm trying to get the hold lifted from New Jersey. Obviously, you have a bond on the DUI, but we're just waiting for the state attorney. He's on the phone right now.
We have, I don't know where Butler is on the docket. Oh, he's on the second.
We're
Sorry.
checking
I
look.
have no clue what he's gonna do. You take medication?
So what was the
There's
date of
no problem.
arrest on the DUI?
Were you injured when you were arrested? Where you were?
Hey, Wazel, you like it?
No,
You the new Drew Rachel? You like it?
No.
seem to understand
Only
this here.
28 more years to go.
You're alleged to have stabbed someone.
And, well, you're aware of it, so that's what I was calling.
To be like Drew?
There's no
Take care.
not to get okay? Your bond is 10,000.
You like Drew?
Not gonna get
You
it.
what?
Not gonna happen.
I thought he had 30.
I thought he did 30.
Okay, the facts of the case are
Do
in.
with,
Well, here's the thing, Judge. Fortunately, you are both the extraditions judge and the magistrate judge. I tried to put it on the docket for extraditions, but I was told, not by the state, I think by the magistrate docket clerk or the extraditions docket clerk, that because it's a 948 hold, it wouldn't really involve the extraditions people. Mr. Linder has said he may try to look into this. The thing is, I don't want him sitting here held indefinitely on a 948 hold without a warrant, without all the appropriate paperwork.
let me ask you this.
Yes.
Where is he wanted out of?
New Jersey.
Well, that is extradition.
Well, now, I just got off the phone with Ken Farnsworth, and he could probably explain it better than I can. He gave me a very brief explanation that it's really not, it's interstate compact, but it's really not an extradition matter, and there's a creative process it has to go through, but it's technically not an extradition matter.
So what's the state's position? What does he want? What is he on probation out of?
I believe it, the website denotes stealing in stolen property.
There's no, as far as I know, there's no position for me to take because this involves probation in New Jersey. That's why, as was being explained to me, there's an administrative process that has to go
But
through.
he doesn't have a warrant out of New Jersey right now.
Not yet, it's a 948 hold, which I would argue is given the proper.
So what'll happen is they'll eventually most likely give him a warrant, and it'll get picked up, then it will be an extradition matter.
And,
But right now it
and my
isn't.
understanding is BSO notifies the probation in the other state, or whoever's probation is here
Where do you need the bond?
notifies.
Do you need the bond here or on that?
On the New Jersey case, but you can lift the 948 hold.
Okay.
But it's but 948 is a Florida statute.
But it's through interstate compact, where they recognize each other's.
Okay, so
Let's do this. Sorry, go ahead, Mr. Lynn.
My advice, if you want to do this, Ken Farnsworth really seems to be familiar with the law on this. I don't know if you want
does
to.
it backwards.
I was going
If
to say,
you-
do you want to set it Monday morning?
Well,
Why don't you do that and go talk to Ken Farnsworth?
But I can't get it on the docket. If you set it right now for your extraditions docket, that'll work.
Yeah, Monday morning extradition. Just go tell March, all right? She'll put it on there, all right?
Oh, you can't do it in court? Okay.
Well, I could do it, but it probably won't get done yet.
Okay, say I order this on the docket Monday morning.
I'll have it put on the docket on Monday morning, all right?
Order it. The court hereby orders.
I court here by orders.
All right.
Okay.
Willie, I told your family you weren't getting out today anyway, but I just needed it on the proper docket, and I'll see you Monday morning. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
Judge.
Thank you. Okay, I don't know if our interpreters, who was here first? Okay, Spanish. You wanna go ahead? Okay. Is Lanius coming? No. He's got, on Thursdays he does trials down south. Okay, how about, you wanna make it, I don't know who I don't know who our.
Tienes besoin interprète créole?
Oh, that was Creole? Creole? So, all right, go siéntate, por favor. Page 12, Judge. This is Vladimir Otnot.
Can you spell the last
It's an
name?
ad charge.
Your Honor.
Ottinot.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, this is a book, and that was booked as a.
Yo pas mette bon,
Name is
bon
Atanat what?
information.
Oh, I've got it. Vladimir Anna. Okay, I got it.
It was booked as a robbery by sudden snatching,
Kote arrêté, il mette tout papier qui c'était volé,
weapon or firearm.
Right.
avec un zam.
I believe upon reviewing the report, what it should
Après,
be,
yo fin réviser rapport.
I believe the court should find probable cause for attempted robbery with a
Faut
firearm.
que faut l'État joindre en cause pour un attentat sous vol.
it appears on the booking it added one extra number to the statute instead of
Parce que il semblait que yo te mette un numéro en plus.
Instead of 812.13, they wrote put in 812.131.
So it's attempted robbery by sudden snatch with.
No, it should be attempted robbery by firearm.
C'est
It's not so-
attentat
Right,
vol
right. Sorry.
avec zam.
Okay, so
No.
attempted robbery with firearm.
It's still bondable,
Alors, yo ka toujou mette un garanti pour sortir dans prison.
and just to let the court know, he's currently being held no bond
Parce que pour le moment, yo
pending
kembe
robbery
sans
firearm.
bond, sans
Different
garanti.
case.
Got it. So I'm going to set your bond today,
Que monsieur m'a pral mette garanti ou a, jodi a,
$3,500.
pour 3,500.
Or you have no contact with Sean Godfrey. Thank you.
Mette l'autre pour pas gen aucun contact ensemble avec Sean Godfrey.
Thank you.
Merci.
Okay, you want to make another announcement, ma'am?
Gen l'autre moun ki bezwen interprète créole?
No takers at the main. Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. Ma'am, Spanish, you want to come up? You want to make an announcement? I'm not sure who we have here.
¿Alguien necesita intérprete en español?
Page 2, Francisco Villegas.
Mr. Francisco Villegas,
Señor Francisco Villegas,
been charged with an assault
se le ha acusado de un asalto.
but finds probable cause.
El juez halla motivo justificado.
State, does this defendant have priors?
Tiene antecedentes.
Sir,
Señor,
how long have you lived in South Florida?
¿cuánto tiempo lleva viviendo en el sur de la Florida?
4 años.
4 years.
Are you currently employed?
¿Está trabajando?
No, ahorita no.
No, not now.
Do you have any money in the bank?
¿Tiene dinero en el banco?
No.
No.
Do you have a current address?
¿Tiene una dirección vigente?
Sí.
Yes.
What is your address?
¿Cuál es su dirección?
306 Northwest, 106 Terra,
Espérese, 306
Northwest,
306 Northwest,
106 Terra,
106 Terrace,
Pembroke Pines, Florida,
Pembroke Pines, Florida,
33026.
33026.
Got it. Okay.
And he has no priors.
No. Miss Ashley, was there contact? No. Sir, do you have any money to bond out with?
Señor, ¿tiene dinero para salir bajo fianza?
No, ahorita no, no tengo aquí.
No, I don't have any.
So it's alleged you approached the victim, threatened to beat her,
Se alega que se acercó a la víctima y la amenazó con golpearla
and then allegedly threatened to kill her.
y alegadamente la amenazó con matarla.
The
No.
court's going to set your bond today at $5,000.
El juez va a fijarle su fianza hoy a $5,000.
Order pretrial release with a GPS monitor.
Ordenar una libertad antes del juicio con un monitor GPS.
The court will waive the cost of the monitor.
El juez va a quitarle el costo del monitor.
You are not allowed to have any contact,
No puede tener ningún contacto
directly or indirectly, with your wife.
directo o indirecto con su esposa.
Her name is Betty Salcedo.
Se llama Betty Salcedo.
You must stay 500 feet from her at all
Hay que
times.
alejarse a 500 pies de ella en todo
That's where she
momento.
lives,
De
works,
donde ella vive,
goes to
trabaja,
school,
va a la escuela,
anywhere in between.
en cualquier otro
Not
sitio.
allowed to possess any guns.
No se le permite
Weapons,
tener
any
ninguna
firearms while you're out
pistolas,
on release.
armas o armas de fuego cuando está bajo libertad.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, sir. Eddie, you want to make another announcement?
¿Alguien más necesita intérprete en español?
Español, solamente español.
No.
No takers at the main,
Thank you.
Judge.
Ma'am, in the second row, can I help you? Which case are you here on?
Delano Gray.
Who is that?
Delano Gray.
Delano Gray. Do you know what he's charged with?
Resisting without violence.
Okay. Delano Gray?
No paperwork, Judge. It's on page 8 of your docket. And he is apparently at North Broward.
Yeah, she's still hanging upstairs, that's why.
Did you put up his bond, ma'am?
No, I tried to a bail bondsman, and they said he was in court. He said to check after 12:30. I checked. He told me to come down and pay it. I went to go pay it, and where you pay it is telling me that he's in court now.
No. Okay, but did you give the bondsman money?
No, I have the money in my pocket.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out where he is because
He's at North. For whatever reason, there was an issue with the paperwork.
Delano, what?
Gray.
Gray.
You know what? They may have thought he bonded, so they pulled the paperwork, maybe.
You know,
No?
the point being, either way, within a few hours, his paperwork's going to be going back to the jail, so they'll be able to take his bond at that point.
Charged with resisting
Resisting without violence.
What's the bond on it?
$100.
You know, I don't have his paperwork. What do we do?
Your Honor, just to let you know, it's his second arrest in a month. He was arrested, assault, domestic violence, and given bond plus pretrial release.
You know what? I'm just gonna let his bond stay where it is. If you want to go bond him out, you can bond him out, all right? And if you don't bond him out, I'll see him tomorrow in court here, all right? I don't have his paperwork here anyway. He's not really on the docket.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. Sir, may I help you in the back?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor.
Hey, which case are you here on?
I'm here for Mr. LaDon.
You're Angel, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Angel.
How you
Angel
doing?
the bondsman.
Yes.
Yeah, hey.
LaDon Claiborne.
Don Claiborne?
LaDon. Ledon Claiborne.
It's a reset from this morning, Judge. It's on page 12 of the afternoon docket, domestic battery.
Okay, Claiborne Ledon or Ledon Claiborne?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, you have a count of domestic battery by strangulation, one count of domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. State, do we have any priors on this gentleman?
Out of Michigan.
Yeah, he had declined.
Judge. Disturbing the peace, 07. Larceny and obstructing by disguise, 07. He was arrested in 2010 for assault. I have no disposition. That's all I see. It does show that it looks like he was brought down here from Michigan.
Okay.
Judge, Mr. Claiborne was down here in 2012, apparently working on a job, opening up Bonefish Grill. Bonefish Grill. Went back to Michigan, didn't know this case was pending, was pulled over. I guess they saw the warrant and extradited him down. He lives in Michigan. He's a full-time student. He's also a caretaker to his brother, who's quadriplegic. He can tell you more about his situation. I'm not sure how much the state has as far as evidence in this case, but I ask the court to set a minimal bond and allow him to post the bond, hire an attorney, and get this thing resolved.
I understand. Ma'am, Miss Ashley, was there any contact in this matter? What are you studying in school, sir?
I'm a math major, Your Honor.
Where do you go to school?
At the Washtenaw Community College in Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Okay. Any money in the bank?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Chase Bank.
All right. How much do you think you have in the bank right now?
Maybe a $100 or $200.
$100 or like $100?
Yeah, $100, $200 maybe.
Okay. Who's going to help bond you out today?
My father.
Okay. This is 2012, and a woman named Najida Muhammad.
There was really no delay in the filing, Your Honor.
Right.
We filed November 13,
Allegedly
2012.
grabbed her by the throat and then punched her, allegedly. What do you suggest for bond? He's got a prior disorderly conduct, petty theft.
Well, you've been waiting almost 2.5 years or so to file this warrant, so I don't want to see any more delays, Your Honor. I'd be asking $7,500 on 1, $2,500 on 2, no victim contact.
Okay, court believes that's a reasonable bond. $7,500 on count 1, $2,500 on count 2. Total bonds could be $10,000. The court, based on the defendant's lack of ties to the community, the level of violence in the defendant's criminal record. The court will order no contact with Najida Muhammad. Don't call her, text her, email her. No notes, no letters. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. It's where she lives, works, goes to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess guns, firearms, or ammunition while you're on release. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You too. Ma'am, may I help you with something?
I was here to come to support Yvette Michelle Scott, and she was supposed to.
Come on up right now, man. We're ready to go. Yvette Michelle Scott.
Oh.
We're waiting for you.
Oh, you were?
No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay. She does.
Well, actually, it's the next case on the docket.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
This
no,
is
it's
new?
it was the next one anyway. We're on it now. Yvette Scott, may I see Miss Scott? Ms. Scott, you're charged with a battery, domestic violence related, and trespassing. The court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Ms. Scott?
One moment, Your Honor.
Ma'am, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, tell us your name.
Wanda Wilson, office.
How do you know Yvette Scott?
Yvette Scott is my best friend's niece, and I'm here for support for her because they weren't able to do it. Her grandmother's elderly. Her aunt who raised her has congestive heart failure, so I came out to help.
State, do we have any...
One moment, Your Honor. I'm checking that right now.
Do you have contact, Miss Ashley, with the alleged victim?
Yes, Your Honor. He has safety concerns.
Got it.
Okay, 2009, she had a grand theft. In 2010, this same person, this victim got a temporary injunction that was in place for a couple months against Ms. Scott. Also, I'm showing out of South Carolina, 2005, shoplifting. Arrested. Okay, the no, it wasn't a stay. It wasn't an injunction. The 2010 was a no contact order from an arrest for domestic violence, battery, and date. So I believe Mr. Dorr was the alleged victim of that case. End of record.
Got it. Is there does she have any money in the bank? Any way to bond, Mr. Miller?
No, Judge. She's got 3 children, age 4, 2, and 9. She works at Dollar General. She's been here for 18 years. She's going to rely on her family or her boyfriend to bond her out. She does have a place to stay with the alleged victim. I just would ask the court to make some sort of accommodation for the children in common.
I will. How many children is Devon Dorr the father of?
2.
2.
Okay,
It's 2.
ma'am.
The 2 boys.
Ma'am, are you gonna help bond her out of jail?
Your Honor, I don't have. Well, depends on what the bond is, and I can't. I'm here to support in any way we are concerned because we don't even know where her daughter is. Can I ask her where her daughter is? No, I can't.
No, go ahead.
Yvette, where's
your daughter?
Nevaeh's with Ralphie.
With who?
Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Well, okay, I guess Auntie Debbie know who Ralphie is?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm gonna set your bond today on count 1 at $1,000. Release your ROR on count 2, and I'm gonna order that you have no contact with Devon Dorr. Don't have any contact with him directly. You can have indirect contact regarding the children, but don't have any direct contact. Don't call him, text him, email him. Somebody else do it for you. And then you stay 500 feet from him at all times. You're not allowed to possess guns, weapons, or ammunition while you're on release. All right? Thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, excuse me for my ignorance. So what is her bail?
$1,000.
$1,000?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming to court. Tara Duncan.
North Broward.
Okay, Ms. Duncan, you're charged with battery. Court finds probable cause. State, do you have any priors on Ms. Duncan?
Yes, Your Honor, just one moment.
Ms. Duncan, are you currently employed?
No, not now.
What type of work do you do when you do work, ma'am?
I do bookkeeping or waitressing.
Okay, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
We moved here when I was 13, and I'll be 40 next month.
Okay, do you have children?
No,
Do you have any ability financially to bond out, ma'am?
no.
Okay, go ahead. Ma'am, Miss Ashley, was there contact with her, with the alleged victim now? Go ahead, sir.
She was arrested for domestic violence battery in Palm Beach in 2010. That was dropped. She had a DUI, resisting without violence, just a DUI in 2010 in Palm Beach. DUI in Broward County in 08. DUI in Broward in 03. Possession controlled substance out of date in 02.
All right, ma'am, you have 3 prior DUIs, and then the facts of the case, literally struck your boyfriend in the face with a closed fist and then kicked him in the face, bruising left side of his face, and his eye was swollen. Ma'am, the court today is going to set your bond. You have a prior DV battery arrest, multiple DUIs. Court's going to set your bond today at $6,500 based on the level of violence. And the court's concerned for the safety of the alleged victim, Justin Stowe. No contact with Justin Stowe, directly or indirectly. You're not allowed to contact him in any manner. You must stay 500 feet from him at all times. That's where he lives, works, goes to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess any guns, any weapons, any firearms at any time under any circumstance. Ma'am, the court's also going to order you're not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages while you're on release. Thank you. How about Michael Lane?
Oh, see, you got this one.
Mr. Lane, you're charged with aggravated battery on a pregnant female, domestic battery by strangulation, aggravated battery, and a court order. Court order is a hold. That's for no bond on count 4. The court finds probable cause to every count. State, do we have any prior criminal record on this gentleman?
Just one moment, Your Honor.
Court does note that order on the state's motion, his pretrial has been revoked.
Your Honor, in addition to the...
Here, can I tell you something? I got this confused. I don't have the facts of the case. Do you?
I could print out the reports from both cases. Well,
Does anybody remember why this was reset from yesterday?
I have no idea.
because I'll keep it to myself. I think it was requested to have it reset.
Did you request it? I think you did, Mr. Miller. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought you requested it. It could be. My memory is starting to fade with age. The hard drive is full. You know?
Okay. Judge, I think you may be able to check on your computer. An Odyssey, yes, both probable cause affidavits are there on your, on Odyssey. I'll print them out for you. Jeez, could you turn the printer off and on for me, please? Just come talk to me. You don't have to always go to the judge and... The state's already filed the paperwork to classify him habitual. Yeah. And just give me a second. Just give it a second. It's slow. Come on. Well, on this one, we only filed one count. We didn't file the misdemeanor count, and then there's two separate cases. Here, the other one, I'm printing that out now. Probable cause for the second case. The one you have in front of you right now, that's 153884 CF10A. The one I'm printing out right now is 152941 CF10A.
They file on this?
Yes, sir. Everything. No. What happened was he had an old case, the possession of PvP. The state became aware of these allegations and filed a motion to revoke in front of Judge Robinson, I believe based on these new allegations. I believe. Well, whatever the reason was, Judge Robinson granted the motion to revoke. In the meantime, we filed these not in custodies.
I can't find count 3, the aggravated battery.
No, it's a second. It's a different case, Judge.
Right.
No, you're not going to find. It's if you're looking under the same case number, you got to look under the second.
I looked under 15388 for CF10.
That's weird because when I pulled it up in Odyssey, I got the.
Try it again.
Okay.
It didn't print out either.
Where, I thought it just did.
384. The 2941 I don't have.
That's the first one I printed out.
This is the one you.
Let me see.
February 25th arrest.
Let me see.
One of them didn't print out. I got it now.
This is printed out.
That's the first one, right?
Okay, there's that one.
That's the first. That's the
And
first
then-
case. 384.
Okay.
So this is count.
I got it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know I just hit print on this one. I guess I don't know why it's not printing, but. Weird.
What do you file this one as? Aggravated
Okay,
battery?
so
The one I gave
the
you.
court's reviewed. Have you reviewed these yet, Mr. Afsal?
Judge, I reviewed the 3884 case.
Right.
I did not review the first two.
So 3884 was
Mr. Lane, have a seat. We'll call you back in a minute, all right?
3884 was printed as aggravated battery on a pregnant victim.
Okay, may I see Lakeisha
2941
Jones?
was one count of aggravated battery, pregnant victim, one count of felony battery.
Oh, boy.
Just give it a sec. As soon as it comes out, I'll bring it to you.
Judge, Ms. Jones is president of Maine. She would like to plead the case if the court is so inclined.
Okay, possession of cannabis.
We got 844, 153, and 170.
I don't know, man, if you have no criminal record, I don't, does she have a criminal record state?
One moment.
Oh,
Jones.
yeah.
There it is.
Ma'am, why don't I just let you go? You want to come back to court another day? You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Maria Davenport, Latoya Johnson. Please
Medical
line up.
reset, Judge.
On who?
What was that?
Who do you want to reset?
Davenport is a medical reset, Judge.
Davenport, Friday PM. How about Latoya Johnson?
Main jail, Judge.
Ms. Johnson, possession of a controlled substance, petty theft, and grand theft. Court finds probable cause. we have any priors on Miss Latoya Johnson?
Yes, Your Honor, one moment.
Ms. Johnson, you currently employed, ma'am?
I'm part-time at Starbucks.
Where? Starbucks?
Yes, part-time.
Okay, I understand. Do you have any children, ma'am?
No,
No? Okay, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
all my life.
You live down in Opelika, right?
Yes.
I used to live in Opelika.
From
You know
what I
where
think,
Snappers is over in Carroll City?
Yes.
she just, she
By the
just
Carol
got,
Mart.
she just got put on 2 years probation. Well, wait. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on 1 second.
Out of where? All right, ma'am, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to set your bond at 1,000 on one, 750 on two, and 1,000 on three.
Well, frankly, she should. I mean, either the bond should be raised or she should be held. It looks like she's on probation for grand theft.
Out of Broward or Dade?
Out of Broward, in front of Judge
what?
Porter, for grand theft.
Okay, do you have a case number?
Yes, Your Honor. 14-101-03 CF10A. Matter of fact, it looks like she just to give the. Well, it looks like she might have just recently got out of jail from that case. She got a jail sentence with probation.
Ma'am, I'm going to set your bond at 2,750. I'm going to order you be held without bond on a Florida 948 hold 14-101-03 CF10. Thank you, ma'am. How about Catherine Levitt? Catherine Levitt. Where's Catherine Levitt? Do we have? No, it's a no bond violation of probation.
No.
No.
No, Judge Merrigan checked off no bond on the warrant from what I see.
Okay, we'll put it off here for a moment. Oh, boy. Okay, go ahead. Who's ROR?
Wait.
Okay, throw it back in the hopper.
Well,
There you go.
wait, what warrant? Because the warrant I have on Levitt, I don't know if you have a copy.
The warrant here says no bond.
Judge Merrigan checked off no bond.
Somebody release their ROR? Well, it probably wouldn't be the first time. Something like that. It did happen a couple of years ago. Remember that?
It's all the time.
Yeah. She is?
All right. I want to look into that.
Maybe somebody wants to check into that.
It doesn't matter. She's already gone. It doesn't
already out
matter
of
what you
custody.
do.
All right. Well, it looks like she slipped past it. All right. Dwight Nixon, Mario Santana, Jacob Morris or Norris.
This is Mr. Nixon, Judge. He's president of the Maine.
Possession of cannabis, paraphernalia, license suspended. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Mr. Nixon?
One moment, Judge.
Dwight Nixon.
Yes, Judge. Attempted strong arm robbery, 05, a year in a day state prison, habitual offender, unlawful use of false name ID, 05.
How did he become a habitual offender when he only has a false name or ID prior?
If you want me to look,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I understand. And frankly, for these charges, that's what I was just looking at. But I could look to see if he's got, other counties. Patrice, do you have anything? Yeah, Your Honor, he
Multiple wow. Got a few
I mean,
pages.
he's
filled.
registered as a career offender.
Sir, I'm
in the
going to
state
set
of
your
Florida.
bond today at $100 on count one. You can bond out. Thank you. How about Mario Santana?
Judge, Mario Santana has hired or is going to hire Glenn Roderman to represent him.
Okay. Let me see if I have Glenn Roderman's number here. I may have it. Hold on one moment. I'll be right back. I gave it a try for Mr. Roderman. I wasn't able to get through. Do we have his office number? I think that's his cell.
We can get it. One sec.
Yeah. Sir, your bond was posted. Get out and call your attorney, Mr. Roderman, when you get out, all right? Yep, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
How
you,
about
Judge.
Jacob Morris?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Morris, President of the Maine, he would like, if it's possible, to resolve count 2 so that he can deal with count 1 separately.
Sure. Count 1, that's a writ. The purge amount's $150. Count 2 is a trespass. If you want to plead no contest to count 2, case will be over with today. We're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. It's over with right now. What would you like to do?
No content.
All right, you understand on count 2, we're not going to have a trial. You're not going to have your day in court. That's it right now. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, I'll accept your plea. I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you,
How about
Judge.
Vaughn Gardner, Josu St. Hilaire, Tyler Rivera.
Page 10, Gardner.
I think that was North Broward. Yeah, that was North Broward.
North Broward, Judge, for Mr. Gardner.
Von Gardner's a med reset, Your Honor.
Who is it? Okay. Med reset for Friday PM. How about Josu St. Hilaire, then Tyler Rivera? St. Hilaire?
Judge, Mr. St. Hilaire is president of the Maine. He would like to, if possible, resolve this case. If not, he needs a phone order so that he can get a phone number to call to get someone to help him.
Okay, hold on one moment. We think your bond could have been posted, sir.
Okay. That would be nice. That would be nice.
Sir, your bond's been posted. Probable cause found. You'll be out of jail shortly. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Down the
How
middle.
about
out the door.
Tyler Rivera?
North Broward.
Tyler Rivera resisting arrest without violence and threatening harm on a public servant. Let me see here. Just give me a moment. I didn't read this. Got stuck to another.
I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I went to the car show, back one year at the car show. That's solid.
Got it. Okay. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Mr. Tyler Rivera?
One moment, Judge. Juveniles and nothing serious.
Mr. Rivera, what do you do for work right now, sir?
I work as a subcontractor for moving companies.
All right. Do you have any money in the bank?
Not at this moment.
Okay, I'm going to let you bond out on count 2. Based on the facts of the case, I will give you a break on that bond. I'll lower your bond to $1,500. Thank you. Sure. How about Brandon Wheeler, Gayton Blanchard,
Bonded,
and Michael
Judge.
80? Ready.
Mr. Wheeler bonded, Judge, apparently. This is Mr. Blanchard. Who declined the public defender?
Wheeler bonded.
I did.
Blanchard violating probation on a felony. That's a no bond hold. Thank you. How about Michael
Thank you, Judge.
Eddie? Sir,
Mr.
aggravated
Eady's present
battery
here
with
at
a
the main
deadly
judge.
weapon. The court finds probable cause allegedly stabbed a victim against her will, causing lacerations to her torso, upper back, forearm, and hand. And she received non-life-threatening injuries. That is Chartabius Houghton. Chartabius Houghton. Do we have any priors?
Your Honor, we're going to be seeking a bond increase. I can tell you that, and
It's gonna
Patrice,
go to you, okay, ma'am?
Patrice, could you tell me if you're showing the same thing? Are you showing he's registered in your system? Okay, Your Honor, I'm showing he's registered as a sexual offender, and this stems from a sexual assault, physical force from 1988 out of date. He's also had 1990 out of date, burglary of a dwelling.
What year?
1990, burglary of a dwelling, grand theft, possession of burglary tools, resisting an officer without violence, burglary that got pled out to a trespass out of Miami-Dade 93. One moment, Your Honor. End of record, Judge.
Got it, okay. Michael, Edie, do you have anything you want to say on behalf of his ability to post bond, sir?
Judge, he doesn't have any money. He doesn't own any property. He does have family here in South Florida. He's lived here his entire life. He's been at the same address for the past 10 years. He has 2 jobs. One of them is at GNC Moving and Storage. He's been there for 4 years. He's hoping his family would bond him out. We'd ask the court to leave the bond.
Sir, the court notes you are a registered sex offender emanating from a 1988 sexual assault with force. Court also notes that you've been convicted of burglary, grand theft, possessing burglary tools, resisting arrest in the past. Court notes the level of violence. Your bond will be $50,000 today. Pre-trial release, GPS monitor. The court will waive the cost. The court will order no contact with Chartabius Houghton, directly or indirectly. Stay 500 feet from that person, wherever they live, work, go to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess guns, weapons, firearms, or ammunition while you're on release. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Brian Abel, Michael Hudson, and Lonnie Haynes.
Patrice, would you inform the court of any priors on the next couple cases, please?
Brian Abel, where's Abel? Mr. Abel, possession of buprenorphine, trespassing. The court finds probable cause. State, do you have any priors on Mr. Abel?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it. Yeah, Your Honor.
Where's that? Is that open? Out of where?
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
What's the,
well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, that case is pending in front of Judge Merrigan in Veterans Court.
What's the now, petty theft, what's the case number? Okay. Sir, the court today is going to set your bond at $1,000 on count 1, revoke your bond on 12-8176 CF10 and 15-3852 MM10. You're going to be held without bond. Thank you. Michael Hudson. Michael Hudson.
Mr. Hudson's president of the Maine. He declines to be. Sit down for 1 second. I'll
Four
tell
counts
you.
of fraud using someone else's ID. Count 5, operating with unsafe equipment.
So.
Court finds probable cause on each and every count. All right. Steve, do you have any priors on him?
Yes, Judge. Possession of cocaine, 2010. Attempted trafficking of cocaine, 06. Possession of cocaine, 03. DWS habitual offender, 02. DWS 02.
All right, hang on.
Got it.
I think my bond been posted. I think it
Has
should
a
have
bond been
been.
posted in this matter? Has bond been posted on Hudson? It has. Sure, your bond's been posted. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Post found.
Well,
There you go. How about Lonnie Haynes?
President of the Maine. Judge, we have an argument.
Yes, sir. Let me just tell him what it is. Burglary of a dwelling. Count 2 is grand theft. Count 3 is a warrant for grand theft. 4, a warrant for retail theft. 5, a warrant for grand theft. 6, a violation of probation. 7, violation of probation. Okay, what is the argument, sir?
As to counts 1 and 2, Judge, there's no probable cause. There's no one identifying him as having done it. It's a conclusory statement by the law enforcement officer. It doesn't say where he got that information. I would argue there's no PC.
Let me just look here.
Judge, may I also add one thing?
Go ahead.
It says in the probable cause affidavit that he used to, that he stayed there a few nights, on a few occasions. It says $1,000 was taken, but there's nothing in the probable cause affidavit that says the $1,000 was hers. He may have left the $1,000 there, it may have been his property, and he grabbed his stuff.
Okay, I'm going to reset this entire matter for Friday in the afternoon. It's going to be ad charge, so instead of doing it piecemeal, we'll look at the whole thing tomorrow, okay? Friday PM. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Now, how about Roderick Griffin?
This is Mr. Griffin, Judge.
Possession of PVP. Bond is 1,000. 2, 3, and 4 are violations of probation. No bond. Sorry, what about Charles Dunmore? Mr. Dunmore, sir, you have a violation of parole. That's a no bond hold. Thank you.
Judge, we got a whole bunch of MO cases here waiting for your attention.
I understand. We have resets?
I'm sorry, what? Yes, sir.
Let me ask.
Well, I think they're on Odyssey. I mean, you do it yourself.
Ask, you ready to go on Michael Lane? Yeah. Okay, Michael Lane, come on back up. Sir, you're charged on count 1 and 2. That's 1 case, aggravated battery on a pregnant female. 2, domestic battery by strangulation. Court finds probable cause. Count 3 is a separate case of aggravated battery. Court finds probable cause on that. Count 4, you being held on a court order. No bond. Now, State, does, I know what, let me back up. State, does he have priors?
Yes, Your Honor. He's actually on the two domestic violence cases. The state has filed a notice of intent to qualify Mr. Lane as a habitual offender, and that stems from, one moment, Judge. In 2003, he had 2 counts of robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. He violated probation and was sentenced to 10 years in state prison. So obviously, we would ask the court to take that into consideration in setting the bonds on counts 1 through 3.
Got it. Sir, do you have any money to bond out with? Turn on that mic for me.
No, sir.
No? Okay. Do you own land or property?
No, sir.
And you're just coming back off prison, right?
I've been home a year, sir.
So, okay, got it. So you're gonna, court's gonna set your bond on count 1 based on your criminal record, the facts of the case. I know on count 1 and 2 there was a threat to kill there. Court's gonna set count 1 at 15,000. Count 2, the court's gonna set that at 15,000. Count 3, aggravated battery. Court's gonna set that bond at $10,000. Order pretrial release with the GPS monitor. Sir, from what I understand, you're gonna be declared a habitual offender soon. You have 2 prior robberies with a violation of probation. You had a 10-year sentence. Based on that, the threats to kill, the level of violence. Court's going to order, sir, you have no contact directly or indirectly with the alleged victims who, it's back on the computer. Do you have the name of the victims?
Yes, Your Honor. I will. Just one moment. Okay, on the 2941 case, the alleged victim is Lakshia, Lakhshea, last name Douglas, D-O-U.
No contact with Miss Douglas directly or indirectly. Who's the other one?
Actually, it's the same alleged victim on both
No
cases.
contact with Miss Douglas. Thank you, sir.
Lakhshea, and then Douglas.
Now, I'm going to take about a 2-minute break. I'm going to be right back, all right? Thank you. Okay, may I see Wayne Petroselli? That's Pompano. You do Pompano, right?
Yes.
Wayne Petroselli? I think it's Pompano. Sir, you're charged with unlawful assembly. I think that's basic, like trespassing or. Sir, you
It
want
was
to plead no
sleeping on-
you want to plead no contest? Case is over with today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you need me to appoint an attorney? I have one right here in the courtroom. Do you need me to give you an attorney to help you make this decision, or can you go without an attorney?
No, I plead no contest.
Okay. And all right, sir. You know we're not gonna have a trial. The case is over with right now, right?
Right.
Okay. I'll accept that. I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank
How
you.
about, sure, David Rice. David Rice, okay.
In jail.
Consuming alcohol in public. Sir, you want to work this out right now? Plead no contest, Rice?
Yes. No contest,
Do you need
sir.
me to give you an attorney to help you make this decision, or can you go without an attorney?
No, I can go without.
Okay, so you plead no contest, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication, thank you. What about Brian Carpenter?
In jail.
Carpenter.
In the restroom.
Restroom,
Come to the
okay.
podium.
What about, where's Kenneth Bryan? Kenneth
Here's
Bryan?
Carpenter right here.
Carpenter, come on up.
Yes, sir.
Where's Kenneth Bryan? Oh, I'm sorry, Brian
Brian,
Carpenter.
come on,
Sir, unlawful
Stand behind
assembly.
you.
You want to work it out right now? Plead no contest, case to be over with today?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, you understand we're not going to have a trial. We're not going to appoint an attorney. Well, let me ask you this. Do you need me to give you an attorney to help you make this decision, or can you go without an attorney?
I can go without an attorney.
Okay, how do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Now, Mr. Kenneth Bryan, come on up. Thank you, sir. Mr. Bryan, you're charged with count 4. It's public drunkenness. Is that out of Dade County? No, that's Broward.
No.
It's got a Dade County hold. What's he being held on count 1, 2, and 3 for? Do we know? Yeah. Let me ask you, sir. He's on probation. I can't plead it out. Let me ask you, sir, do you have any money in the bank?
No.
Were you working before you were arrested?
Social Security.
Do you have any land or property anywhere?
No, sir.
Okay, I'm going to appoint an attorney to represent you. Mr. Stephen Shade is in the courtroom with us, all right?
Okay.
All right. 14-2544 MO40. So I'm going to appoint Shade. Mr. Shade, you got to be careful because he's got a open probation, all right? Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. I think that's it.
Okay.
Take care.
We got 2 over here to be in jail.
Felony,
What's Sleepy over here?
file on these?
We still have, Your Honor,
Ray and Robinson.
Antonio Bray.
Can we do Mr. Robinson for Mr. Bray is still sleeping.
Oh, okay. I don't want to wake him up.
Come on.
Ray,
Robinson?
get up there.
We have Robinson?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I have more bodies than I have paperwork right now.
Exactly.
So I'm out of paperwork, but do you have these people?
Judge, before you let Mr. Shade go too far, Mr. Bray has an MO case attached to his.
Yeah, the only problem is I don't have any paperwork on Bray. You sure? Did we set it?
No,
He was
it's
here this
Robinson
morning.
and
We
then
reset it
Okay,
so that he could
Bray.
deal with the MO.
Let me see Bray. Bray's got an MO? Paraphernalia? All right, well, we'll handle that in a moment. Let's talk about felony battery count 1.
Okay.
Count one, is that a,
It's a not in custody felony battery due to priors. And
okay, I've got it right here. I read it earlier.
Steve, I can't concentrate. You call me.
Right. Unless it's felony battery, it says great bodily harm.
It's alleged in the information. Also, the court can take judicial notice that under case number 12-16591 CF 10A, the defendant was convicted of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He was convicted of armed trespassing. He was convicted of battery. He was convicted of violating a protective injunction. When the court's ready, I have his other priors.
What was the aggravated assault? What was the other one? Aggravated what?
On that case is aggravated assault, armed trespassing, battery, violating an injunction.
What's the other person?
His other priors are ground theft, uttering a forged instrument 2011, resisting without violence 2010, resisting without violence 2010, possession of cocaine 08. There were also charges on that case of, courtroom please hold, aggravated battery on a pregnant victim and aggravated assault. Those charges were declined. 06, possession of cocaine with intent to sell or distribute. 06, felony criminal mischief and battery. 07, possession of cocaine. 06, possession of marijuana. 05, possession of marijuana. 04, possession of cocaine. 03, grand theft auto, 13-month state prison. 02, possession of cocaine, VOP, 13-month state prison. 99, under the name Andre Carter, possession of cocaine with intent to sell or distribute. 2000, theft. 2000, grand theft, end of record. Hello?
Okay, so anything you want to say on behalf of this defendant's ability to post bond, Mr. Miller?
Judge, I didn't get a chance to interview him. If you wish to inquire as to his ties, I have no objection.
Okay, sir, you are you currently employed?
No. No, sir.
How long have you lived down here in South Florida?
All my life.
Do you have any money in the bank?
No, sir.
All right, who's going to help bond you out of jail today?
Nobody.
Okay, was there any contact with the alleged victim in this matter? Do we know?
Your Honor, that really, I don't believe there was. We
There's a
usually
woman
don't.
named Kendrick was battered by the defendant. He's the father of the child. Punched her 3 times in the head, the closed fist, put a knot on her forehead and a swollen cheek. He's got a prior 2 prior batteries, armed trespassing, aggravated assault, felony criminal mischief, 5 cocaines, uttering a false instrument, violating an injunction.
And the 2012 case was domestic violence in nature against a different woman.
So the court's going to set your bond based on the facts of the case, the level of violence today at $8,500. Yeah, I'm gonna ROR and count.
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
There you go.
Okay. Down the middle, out the door.
Oh, he's bonded.
Who bonded?
So, no, somebody from this morning bonded.
Oh.
So
What about Robinson?
take this off.
And finally, last but not least, at the main jail, we have Braden Robinson, who is a reset from this morning, Judge.
Apparently it didn't go through. What's he charged with?
Count 1 is operating without a valid driver's license. Count 2 is a capias on a possession of cocaine.
No bond hold from Judge.
No bond.
Okay.
A ticket.
What's count 4? No, I know.
Count 4 would be possession.
Count 4 is going to come back tomorrow, okay?
Count 4 is on here.
Is it?
It's on the docket. We don't have any paperwork.
The paperwork didn't make it.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to release some ROR in count 4. Could you give me an order on that? I'll release some ROR on the cannabis. All right? Thanks. Now.
Thank you, Judge.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Ashley.
Okay. I'll call up I'll call up Richard Rogers. Where's Richard Rogers?
Conti, Your Honor.
Sir, trespassing and theft. Mr. Rogers, I'm going to send you to your division judge, sir. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, how about Willie Butler? Did I do that?
Yes, that was Mr. Jones'
Did
case.
Butler already? Okay, now let's go to, what about the felonies? Do we have, did you file on those?
It's just one.
Which one?
I think it's Willingham.
Is the other one second look?
Chinloy's the second look.
Okay. State ROR Willingham.
Yes.
Where's Willingham? Mr. Willingham, where are you, sir?
North.
Okay, Mr. Willingham. Sir, on case number 15-34881 CF10, you're going to be released on your own recognizance. Thank you. Now, what about Richard Chinloy? You know why I do that? Hold on one moment. Okay, where is Richard Chinloy? Do we have Richard Chinloy? No, state bonded? Okay. That's it. Who? We took care of it already.
No. That's we have to take care of. I don't know. Was the the new pretrial order signed? That's okay. Then yeah. Okay.
Taken care of.
I think
okay.
so. Yeah, that's all it's needed.
Hold on one moment.
You keep asking. No one knows.
Which one? He bonded, so it's not even on the docket. Okay. Thank you, everyone. That's a wrap. Am I correct?
I hope so.
Okay, so we'll see everyone back here Monday. Tomorrow morning. Back here at 8:30 in the morning. Bright and early. It's Friday, so we're all looking forward to it. Until tomorrow morning at 8:30, we're out from 2:35. Thank you.